Yay, hello, Happy New Year. So today I am going to talk to you about what I am doing to lose 10 pounds in the new year. Let me make sure all this is set up or here, I think it is. Okay, the only thing I'm not sure is if I can see your comments. So if you have any comments, then go ahead and put them below. And at the end, I will check those out because I'm looking at two different screens when I'm doing this. So let's talk about what I'm going to do to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks. So first, the most important thing is why. Why would I want to lose weight? And why would that be a goal? So a lot of people, I mean, it's a societal thing that a lot of people are like, oh, I have to lose weight. It's important to lose weight. I want to take it away from that and kind of go to internally, why would you want to lose weight? Because if it's something where you hate your body, or you're having a lot of feelings about your body in a very negative way, you don't want to try to lose weight from a place like that, because when you do, then it's very likely that it will be like a very much a lose it in a certain restrictive way that is not actually going to be helpful for you, and in the end you'll end up gaining it back. So consider, if you do want to lose weight, why do you want to lose weight? So here's some of my whys. I'm still obese. So, and I know that that's a term used medically, is where I'm going with that, not necessarily in terms of just people, looking at you and making a determination of body size. Medically, I am obese based off BMI, and I know BMI based off a bunch of men, right? So really, it wasn't based off a group of women or understanding what a woman's BMI should be. It's based off men. That's fine. It's still an opportunity to use data. And I like data, so I'll go there. Also, I don't really feel great in the body I am all the time, right? I feel good. I feel, my body's acceptable to me as it is, but it would feel better. I would feel better if I wasn't carrying as much weight. And also, I think that I would have, improved health in terms of my ability to do some of the things I want to do, some of the movement I want to do, some of the movement things that I want to do that would take less time if I was in better health, which would be improved by having less weight. So those are kind of some of the things. The other thing that is really interesting and really strange is I don't see myself or think of myself, my brain is not comprehending my current weight. So when I look in the mirror, and this has happened for quite a while, I get a little shocked. I'm like, oh, is that what I look like? That's very interesting, because when I walk around in the world, I feel like I'm at a different weight, a different size, and a different activity level because of my mindset and how I feel. So I'm trying to then get to that point again, get to the point where I don't have that dissonance between how I feel when I'm walking around, how my brain sees me, and what actually I see when I look in the mirror. So that's very different. Think about those things, like, how do you see yourself? Or how does your mind comprehend what your body looks like compared to what it does look like? And do you want to get closer to what you think your body should be? And then just have curiosity, right? Curiosity as to what you want your body to look like and how you want it to feel. And this is not I'm trying to get to the lowest weight I could be and be extra fit. I just knowingly believe that my body is not where it wants to be. Okay. So the other thing is that I'm just going to share one step with you today. I'm taking more than one step. But in taking the steps, you want to make sure that you're kind of, based off habits and my knowledge of habits, I'm going to take them kind of one at a time and kind of get them set up, and then decide at the end of the 6 weeks, did those habits work well for me? And it's a slow process. I take it as a slow process. Why I'm taking it as a slow process is because I've lost weight quickly before, lost 50 to 60 pounds before, and kept it off for like a short time, and then when I got pregnant, it all came back. I've lost weight before where I've lost like 40 pounds in like 3 months or something, and then didn't think about it afterwards and just went back to previous habits. So for me, and this is different for everybody, right? For me, that slow process is what I'm trying this time to see if I can make sure that my body wants to stay and maintain the weight that I get to. That's why I'm only going to try to lose 10 pounds. Okay. So my first step is that I'm choosing to increase protein and decrease sugar with one action. So, and the reason I'm choosing this action is because I chose this the last time I lost 10 pounds, and it did help. I did that in the summer. So last summer, I lost 10 pounds and then maintained to this point at that weight. Actually, I lost a couple more pounds. So I've just kind of, go back and forth between 2-3 pounds over that 6-month time frame. So what I'm going to do is, like I did last time, I tend to, and I did more recently, start eating more chocolate in the evenings. I buffer with chocolate. I like a lot of people do. And I do that a lot at night. So that only part of the change is that instead of eating the chocolate I would normally eat, instead, I'm going to eat a Built Bar, which is a protein bar. There's other, Pure Protein is another one. There's others. There's lots of other protein bars, but just look for a protein bar that is lower in sugar, or look for maybe a keto bar if you're trying to cut sugar. And just because I know that having the sugar at night tends to be something where I don't get a full signal from it. And the protein helps me to get that full signal. So that's why I'm switching that. So in essence, I will be removing sugar by having a protein bar that has less sugar than what I would normally be eating, and I'd be getting more protein. So those are just a couple of things that tend to help with weight loss. And that's why that is my first step. That's why, and thinking about habits, right? I am not saying I'm going to do that every night. I'm saying I'm going to do it 3 times a week. I'm going to start with 3 times a week. Now, if I don't lose the weight as I'm expecting, maybe I'll go to 5. But I'm starting at 3 because you need time to kind of get that habit in place. So I'm going to see what that does. Again, I have a couple other habits I'm going to do as well to help with weight loss. But that's the one thing I'm going to start with. And I actually started last night. So that's the other thing, right? Is when you want to do something like lose weight, when you have some kind of goal that you're going after, and you have some steps you want to take, start now. Start whenever you can, whenever you decide that you want to start. I mean, just think of it, right? When a plant grows, right, the sprout doesn't come up on the first day of the month, doesn't come up on Monday, right? It comes up when it's ready. So when you are ready, commit and go, right? Commit and decide that you're going to take the action to do what you said you would like to do. Don't wait for a different day. Don't wait because it's not Monday. Yesterday was Wednesday, right? I was just finished dinner, made my coffee, went to go downstairs, and I'm like, why would I not just go ahead and grab the Built Bar that's up there and bring it down and have that? And I did notice, I was like, oh yeah, definitely feel that fullness that I normally don't feel at night. And I was like, yep, that will definitely help so much with my understanding of my hunger fullness signals and my my urges to go, yeah, I may sit here with an urge to go ahead and grab some more chocolate, but I'm full. So why would I do that? So understanding that, I mean, understanding that that's what sugar does, that because it's processed by your liver, it well, half of it, you know, the fructose part is processed by your liver, then you end up potentially not having those signals that happen when you are full. So that's just, you know, just something sugar wise to think about, is that you may not be getting signals when you're eating sugar. And this, adding that protein, is one way to help with that. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so why wait? Why wait to take your actions, whatever actions you're going to take? If you are considering losing weight right now, then I still have the opportunity for you to join the Lose 10, Maintain 10 and transformation program. I've sent emails about that if you'd like to check that out. I mean, it's really great price for one-on-one coaching. And then if there are enough people that join, we will do a group component to see what kind of things you might like to do as part of a group, as part of a community, so that you kind of create that together so that it's something that you really like. So if that's something that you're considering, if you've considered coaching, you would like to do coaching on weight loss, then go ahead and check that out. I'll put the link in at the end as well. And yeah, if a lot of you have indicated, like when you've gotten on, that you're unsure about coaching, that you don't know what you'd get about it, or from it, you don't know what you're not sure what it is. If you would like to understand that better, if you would like to go through a coaching session, then, you know, email me, message me, just let me know, because I can take you through a session. We can do a 20-minute session just to kind of say, oh, this is what coaching is. What do you think about it? So that you can kind of understand what it is and how it can help you. Because I know a lot of you are just like, you know, with the summit, right? You saw all these people that are coaches, and they come from all different backgrounds and all kinds of different ways that they learned coaching. I learned coaching from Covenant Coach Academy. Learned coaching from the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I'm certified with both of them, and then I'm getting certified with the Life Coach School. So if you would like to have coaching from any of those ways, I am certified to do different modalities of coaching, and you can see what you like. And then, you know, if you'd like, you can see if you like being coached by me, right? Because that's important as well. And that's what a lot of these videos are for, is to understand and kind of connect with a coach. But yeah, so if you'd like that, again, check that out. And I think that's all. Let me check to see if I can see any comments. Trying to see where. Okay, I do not see any comments. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Next week, I will go through the next step. So let me tell you, so there was a nutrition thing that I'm doing, right? That's what I just gave you. Next week, I'll talk about movement, what I'm doing for movement. And then the week after, I will talk about what I'm doing for mindset, so that you can kind of look at those categories as well and go, what would I like to do for nutrition and movement and mindset? And again, they don't have to be big steps, right? Me changing from eating, you know, multiple pieces of chocolate to eating a Built Bar probably takes away 100, 150 calories. And that's all, right? And with that small amount of change, you can make big changes to your body and not even realize it. The problem happens is when you make changes and you expect big things, and then they don't happen, and then you get upset, or you then go and overeat because you restricted yourself, and then you get upset, so then you eat more, or you get overly stressed, and then the weight loss isn't going to happen because of those changes in your body, because of the extra cortisol, because of you getting worked up and upset about what's going on, when you can just make very small changes and see those results. Yes, it may take longer. So no, you're not, I mean, making this change to a protein bar, I'm not going to lose 10 pounds in a week, right? I'm not going to lose 8 pounds. I may not even lose the 2 pounds that I'm expecting, right? And that's okay, because that slow process of allowing my body to get used to the idea of being a little bit smaller. And I think that's important for me based off my previous diet history, that my body needs to get used to those changes. Because when I make big changes, I tend to go back and regain the weight. Again, that's all mental stuff as well, right? So now that I'm able to then get more into mentally how I'm dealing with things and dealing with weight loss, then I'm seeing progress, and I will continue to see progress, and it will be slow, and I'll be able to do some maintenance in between. And I will make sure to let you guys know how it's going all through the steps through the next 6 weeks of losing 10 pounds and then 6 weeks of maintaining. So have a beautiful, wonderful day.